Have you ever seen someone that just didn't feel right to your soul? Maybe they just didn't feel quite human. Tonight's ghost story comes from Angie, so thank you for sending this, Angie. It's a really creepy one. And if you can relate, let us know, because Angie would like to know if anyone else out there has had an experience like this. And tonight's ghost story is called The Man in Red. So Angie says, okay, so I was around the age of 10 when this happened. My mum and I were in London and travelling on the London Underground, the tube, when I saw a man in a red suit, red shirt, red tie too. He looked to be around 30 years old with short black hair and a black goatee. He was sat watching me, smiling, with a full-on grin. Just no, not going on the tube again. Now, Angie says, I guess I sensed he had a bad vibe, because the only thing I thought was if the devil existed, this is what he would look like. That's coming from a 10-year-old. That's got to say something. Why would she have that feeling about him? Angie says, I looked up at my mum, but she was looking out the window, checking stations. Then when I looked back at the man, he was still there, staring at me and grinning. Now, here's the interesting part. Angie says, I still don't know what to make of that 38 years later. She says, I've told a couple of people and one took it as intended and the other completely dismissed it. What do we think, everyone? What do we think that Angie saw? Was this some kind of apparition of a demonic, devilly spirit of some kind? I don't know. I've not seen anything like it myself, so I can't comment. But if you have, let us know in the comments so that Angie doesn't feel like she's on her own here. I just don't understand why her spidey senses would have been going off as a little kid if something wasn't really wrong or bad about this person. Do you know what I mean? If you love this ghost story, hit the follow button because it really helps out my page. And if you love listening to stuff like this while you're working or while you're cleaning, I've got a Spotify and Apple Music podcast. I'm also on YouTube. And we have the Darkling Chronicles book, which is now available to pre-order. You can also find that by clicking the profile. And if you love a creepy bit of content, think about joining the TDC club. It's all here. I'll see you in the next one.